Hello, I am Drag, and in this video, I did not know what to talk about. Shocker, I know, right? I mean, Drag always knows what to talk about in his videos. So, I went to a friend and asked, well actually no, I posted on my Instagram story, and then they responded. And they came up with the idea of, oh, why don't you post a story on why you don't have a swimming story? And I love that idea because, we're all about ironic humor. Then I started recording and writing down notes, and then I realized, oh wait, I actually do have a couple of swimming stories. Here are the reasons why I do and don't have swimming stories to tell you guys today. Starting with the reasons why I don't have a swimming story. Reason number one, I never leave the house. And that's really the reason why I don't have any current swimming stories. And, oh wait, no, that's not true, because that time that I went to the beach. Okay, I have one swimming story that's current. I was invited to go to the beach. Last minute notice, as it always is. You guys know how these things go. So I went to the beach, and at first I was just kind of awkwardly sitting there. I was being the dad of the group, just awkwardly minding his own business, taking selfies, fully clothed. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. You know what I mean. Like, long sleeve shirt. I had a long sleeve shirt on, guys. A long sleeve shirt. And then there's like, oh yeah, no, go have fun in the water. The salt water where you might get eaten by a seal or a shark. Well, a sea lion. We might get eaten by a sea lion or a shark. I thought, you know what? YOLO, right? YOLO. I'm already here. So I go out in the water and then I start hopping the waves, because that's what you do when you're out on the water in the frigid water that is the ocean. And when people say that salt water, I didn't realize how much salt was in that water until... Okay, when you're going to the beach, water is going to get into your mouth, regardless of what precautions you take. It's like sand, okay? Salt water is like sand. No matter what you do, it will end up in your mouth. It gets everywhere. But surprisingly, it doesn't burn your eyes, which is really weird. So, I was going boogie boarding, and I popped my back, and it felt amazing, which was actually really good, because I actually had a migraine that day. I don't know why I accepted the invite to go, but yeah, no, I had a migraine, and that spine popping that happened when I wiped out, my body basically collapsed onto itself like a pretzel backwards. Like, it unlocked my chakras or something, and then I was like zen, and I didn't have a headache until I got home and passed out. It was pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, on to the swimming stories. They all take place at a camp, a summer camp, and at the summer camp they had this thing called polar bear, and polar bear was basically where you just woke up early in the morning and jumped into a pool of ice water. It wasn't actually ice water, the water was just really cold before breakfast. Oh, and one time they actually made us go into this man-made lake. Most people call it a pond, but they called it a lake. And it was this water was nasty. All right, there was like turtles pooping in it, there was fish pooping in it, and there were barracuda pooping in it. There weren't any barracudas. They always joked about that to get people to get the kids to go fishing. There was a snapping turtle though, and if you were not careful, it would bite you. That being said, I never actually jumped into that nasty water, except for that one time. But my head never went under the water. But back to the pool. this one, like, it was the very first day of, like, my very first day of camp, and I had no idea how to swim because I was like, how old was I? 9? Okay, I wasn't the best swimmer. I'm better now. And what happened was I jumped into the water, and the water was too deep for me at the time because I was like 3 feet tall. And then I'm just like splashing like for my life, and this one girl, she just like looked at me. She didn't do anything, she just looked at me as I'm drowning there. I mean, obviously I made it out of the water alive, otherwise I wouldn't be recording this. Or maybe I did die right then. I don't know. I'm sure that in some reality that's where I died. Story number 2. I got pushed into the pool during polar bear because I wasn't paying attention. Story number 3. You know what? I should probably go to the pool more because I do not have a lot of interesting pool stories. Story number 4. I think I was in the 8th grade. And, I wore sweatpants to the pool because I had this, like, eczema scar on my leg, and I didn't want any of my classmates to see it. So I wore sweatpants to the public pool. Story number 5. I don't think I have any more stories to tell, but I need to fill up this time so that I have the full recording. Well, it's just the background. Okay. I think I'll call it here. I will call it here. Oh, but I really like those clouds. Okay. Okay. I gotta call it here. Thank you for watching and listening to my stories and of why I do and don't have pool stories. I know that this made absolutely no sense, yet I'm still gonna post it because I want to. And yeah, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.